Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe what we're seeing? That counter punch caught him clean. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go, it's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The perfect counter lands. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
And he scores with the counter. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? That punch lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan is on to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Anderson's dazed. He somehow weathered the storm.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And down goes Fury. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Comfortably.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. Missing with that jab. Straight right just misses. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. They exchange punches. Nice job by him to block that jab. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10. Time for the 5th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Didn't land that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Go out.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
How about that time counter shot? Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Fantastic punch. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We know they've got the advantage so far. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That's another scoring shot. Let's see if they go to the body. They are giving us a high-tempo show. I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
It's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or Is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the corner... And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You'd like to see more jabs. Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time that this round can go either way, 10 seconds to go. And that's it, a unanimous...